10 halfies, 10 dippers, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Remember to move those feet. Finish off each save. Concentrate on that service. 4, 5, 6. Move into line. 7, 8. Last one. 10. So remember, W shape in there. Get a nice eye on the ball. Pose of the ball. Take a split second before we serve our next one. If it needs to go into the cup, do it. And if we can move our feet to move into line, perfect. If not, really step into it. Now 10 half volleys, okay? So head down, punch the ball into the wall. If you've got a server, your server can do it as well. Move those feet. React to the ball. Move into line. Seven. 8. 9. Last one. 10. 10 dippers to finish the warm-up. So again, same as before, move in time if you have to. Pinkies together, head over the ball. Again, if you've got a server can just do it. So this week working our footwork in and around the goal and recovery movements as well. So first little practice, got 3 cones set up like this. If you haven't got cones, you can use socks, sticks, whatever you've got, just to make use of a little obstacle in the way. So just nice and simple, it's going to be a volley into the wall to start, catch, move over the cones for another volley. You're working 5 volleys each side, so you want 10 volleys each set, okay? It's really important with this one, we're moving over the cones. We're not moving our arms or moving our heads, we're just keeping everything nice and still apart from our feet. And we want to be facing forwards. Can we face forwards? Get there, volley. So don't rush it. It's nice controlled movements over, okay? Ready? And you're working 10 of them. So 5 each side. Next little progression from this. Starting here, it's going to be a little dipper into the wall, okay? So you might have to move these back a bit. It's going to be a dipper into the wall to start. So dipper, collect the ball, back to the start of the cones, and now we're working back and front. Then we get to the other side, and dipper again. So again, working 10 saves. 10 saves. So if I do it at match tempo, head down and still, eyes up, feet nice and controlled. Get there, set, compose yourself, dipper, through the feet, set. If you have to dive, you can dive. Set, and move those feet into line. Next one now, to finish off this little one. Again, 10 saves. So it'll be little half volley punches into the wall. If you've got a server, your server just serves you. And we're just working over the cones. Half volley, deal with it, back over the cones for a half volley. Working 10, so 5 each side. Same thing, keep that head up, hands still. Deal the ball, hands still, head down. So next practice, so I've set up 2 cones like this. They're not massively apart, just enough so we can get our feet round and move. Same principle, so head and hands still, looking at the ball, looking at the wall, sorry. Imagine there's a striker there. Don't want to take our eye off of him or her. Okay, so we're moving around the cones, little steps around the cones. When you're into the middle again, it's a little volley, catch. Again, make sure you have that pose, secure the ball, and then we're working the other side as well. And we're just working 5 each side. So I'm just going to do a few at match tempo. Ready? Let's go. And move your feet into line. So why I want the hands kept still is in a game, we're moving across our goal and our hands are moving, and the striker just decides to shoot. It's going to be really hard for us to react to the ball. But if they're nice and still and set, it'll be a lot easier for us to go in all different directions to save the ball. Next progression, again, is going to be, imagine these are your posts now, and we're just doing a little cut back spin off of them. So for the spin, our head needs to spin really, really fast. That's the heaviest part of the body, so if it spins the fastest, it means we'll get into line the fastest, okay? So we want to spin our head, boom, then it's going to be a little half volley again, deal with a save, and then work 5 from each side, okay? So look a bit like this. Spin, set, deal with the ball. Other side, boom, move into line. Spin. Last one from this is now our little dippers, okay? So now we're working both cones. So again, 10 reps, so we want 10 saves. So how it looks is like this. You go around the front of the first cone, round the back of the gate, to go around the other cone, back through, dip a serve, and that's 1 rep. So we want to do 10 of them. It'll be quite tough. So last little coaching point with this one, when we're moving, you never want to stretch into any movement. So it's really hard to move and adjust. Keep those feet shoulder width apart, just nice quick steps. I'm going to move on to the next practice now. The last little practice now, so I'm going to work on our recovery movements now. So it's going to be footwork over the disc. So just going to do little single steps over. Get to the top, volley, save. I'm then going to call a number. So each cone is a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. So once I call a number, if I call number 4, we're out to it. We set, we emphasize it, then we spin really fast back in, boom, for another volley at the wall. Okay, that is 1 rep. We're going to do 6. Ready? So nice quick feet over. Again, try and keep that head up. Get to the top, volley. Number 2, boom, we're back in, save. So for this one, the idea is we're on our front foot ready for that through ball. We can't get there, so we have to get back, recover back into our goal, really quick, set, and we might have to make a save. And that's us doing it there. Little progression for this one. Now it's going to be sideways over the discs. Boom, set, still a volley. First one, call a number 3, out to it, we're set, we're back in, and then it's going to be a little dipper to finish, okay? Really important, so the movements for these, we want to be on the front foot like this, for the 2 middle ones, we want to be on the right foot for this one, on the left foot for this one, then for this it's like a cut back position, and we go into a set for that, and likewise for that one there, okay? We're going to do 3 each side of them ones. Feet, volley, boom, number 1, out to it, set, spin, dip up. Last one now. It's going to be little shuffles through the cones. So again, don't try and go as quick as possible. Try and get that nice controlled movement, keeping that head up. Once you get to the top, volley. Again, same thing, call the colour, number 3. Out to it on that front foot. Drop back in. Little half volley to finish. Again, 6.